It don't work like that. I don't know what you looking at in life. What it boils down to is this. We are born into this world. We don't get instructions. We don't get a manual. We don't get steps by steps and be like, this is what happens when you go through these problems, when you're hurt or you're happy. You should do this and do that. We don't do that. We don't have that. We just got to figure things out on our own. That's that, point blank, period, babe. So I don't know what are you talking about, period. I just need to go for a walk. Trials and tribulations that we go through can either break us or shape us into something bigger and greater. Pure facts. You see, a lot of times people, we get a support team. When we get that support team, a lot of us think that the support team is going to be there internal and forever. It's not like that. It's sort of like a car, you know? You got 4 tires and you got a spare tire for the backup. If one of them spare tires or one of them tires catches flat, you got a backup to rely on. So the backup is sort of like yourself. You got your team, you got your moms, you got your girl, you got your boyfriend, your husband, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, you're gonna need a spare tire because somebody's gonna catch a flat. And that can fall down to anything in life, death, you know, illness, sickness, whatever the case may be, disagreements, people move on. So you gotta rely on yourself at time and be that backup. That's why they got 4 tires for the car and then a spare. Some of them have spares, some of them don't. Some of them got inflation. What it boils down to is sometimes you just gotta be there for yourself when the team's not around you. Holla at your boy. You know, growing up in my life, being a gay male and aggressive one, you know, I had my ups and downs, whatever the case may be, but I was comfortable who I am. In my skin, everywhere I go, I was comfortable representing and letting everybody know how I function, how I am. That's just me. All day in America, Daddy DeMarco, the gay godfather of New York City. You see, I was born and raised in Yonkers, New York, moved to the Bronx, then moved to Manhattan, then moved to Brooklyn. My parents was like sort of like nomads. They was like bouncing all over the place. With me, I didn't really care because wherever I go to was like entertainment for me. Plus, I'm gay, you know, born and raised. It wasn't like it was something that was hidden away within me. It's just who I was all my life. Never really cared about what you think, you know, how I feel or how you feel, I'm gay or whatever. I never really cared. It's just me, all day in America. I'll say, when it comes to my joys, I think the best joys I've ever had in my life is like, number one, when my mom's alive. You know, the feeling just to call her and talk to her, hug her, you know, stop by and go grocery shopping, whatever the case may be, it was a joy to me. The second joy was my ex-husband. You know, even though it didn't work out right, but that was my second joy. I was at peace with in my life. But, you know, things temporary in life. Things last is temporary. So those are kind of like my joys. My ex-husband, my mom's, but now they gone. Husband's still there, ex-husband, but, you know, he's doing him, whatever the case may be. But those are my 2 enjoyments. Those what made me complete in my life. But now they're not here, so I got to make myself complete. You got to rely on yourself sometimes.